Hey, I wanted to get on here and talk about a few things. One being the sales difference between 2023 and 2024 for the Toyota Tacoma. And then I wanted to talk about a class action lawsuit over the transmission issues that are currently affecting the Toyota Tacoma. The final thing I wanted to talk about is the transmission issues. If you have them, it's just not a guarantee that you'll get it fixed from Toyota. But we'll talk about that as well. Let's get right to it. So let's talk about the difference between 2023 and 2024 in the Toyota Tacoma. So overall in Toyota, they had a negative 21% change from September of 23 to September of 24. The interesting thing I want to show is for the Tacoma, looks like a 12% drop from 2023 to 2024. And overall, the percent change is 29%. And you can see here, year to date, from 2023 and then 2024, the difference is, it looks about maybe 60,000. So the sales have dropped, there's no doubt about it. And one of the things that I'm thinking that it is the price and then the quality issues with the suspension and also the transmission. So the other big thing I want to talk about is there is a class action lawsuit currently against the 2024 Tacoma transmissions. Toyota issued a technical service bulletin for the 24 Tacoma, announcing it would replace the 8-speed transmissions and torque converters of vehicles with a pressure control solenoid actuator stuck or a torque converter clutch actuator locked in the off position. Evidently, that promise of a fix wasn't enough for Abdul Syed, who is the plaintiff in a class action lawsuit filed against Toyota. The lawsuit claims that the 8-speed automatic transmissions of the 2024 Toyota Tacoma models can fail to shift into gear, enter limp mode, or engage harshly, leading to damage that can cause the entire gearbox to fail. It's also alleged that the transmissions and torque converters offered by Toyota's replacements are also defective. According to Syed, he owns a 24 Tacoma Tier Sport that began acting up with under 100 miles on the odometer. As he slowed for a stop sign, he says the transmission violently downshifted and jerked between gears. Then accelerating from the stop, he noticed a delay, sloppy engagement, and a jolt that didn't exactly inspire confidence. Syed says he's experienced this unpleasant sequence 10 to 15 times since buying the truck. The class action alleges that Toyota is liable for fraudulent concealment, omission, breach of express and implied warranties, unjust enrichment, and violation of California consumer advertising and unfair competition laws. Syed claims the defect exposes him and other owners to an increased risk of severe injury or death. The class is demanding compensation for repair costs, past and future, diminished resale value, which is reasonable, and even losses for those who sold their trucks at a discount, claiming they paid a premium for the supposed safety and reliability Toyota's brand promised. In September, Toyota disclosed that it would replace the transmissions and torque converters of 24 Tacoma models that have already been broken or experience any potential failures in the future. Models with the available manual transmission are not impacted. So there is a class action lawsuit over the transmission problems for Toyota Tacomas for the 4th generation. So it's starting. So, like the article said, back in September, there is a technical service bulletin that was sent out that essentially says Toyota will only repair 24 Tacoma models if they show one of 6 fault codes, and the entire transmission and torque assembly will be changed. So Syed's lawsuit, class action, is saying the torque converter and the transmission that are being replaced is faulty themselves. That's what his lawsuit is saying. And just because you experience some transmission problems doesn't guarantee that Toyota is going to fix it, apparently. The technical service bulletin that was shared with dealerships only covers certain 24 Tacoma VINs, all which have the available 8-speed automatic transmission. Or it's not a safety recall yet. Toyota won't offer a solution for all 24 Tacoma models and instead only fix those that are already broken or break in the future. And dealers have been informed that vehicles eligible for repairs must have at least one of 6 diagnostic trouble codes present. These codes indicate that either a pressure-controlled solenoid actuator is stuck or a torque converter clutch actuator is stuck in the off position. Any eligible Tacoma with one of these 6 fault codes will have the entire automatic transmission and torque assembly changed. And this is great news for owners, but according to Side's lawsuit, those are even defective. Only time will tell if this is actually true, and be interesting to see what the result of this lawsuit brings. And it looks like this is, since it's a class action, it's for every 2024 Tacoma owner that have these problems. I was actually shocked when I saw that there's actually a class action lawsuit now. So will these things be fixed for the 2025 Tacoma? We'll see. But I am glad that I didn't buy one just because of these issues, because I've been told all my life the first year of a new generation of a vehicle, there are going to be bugs. And here we are. So since the election's over and 2025 is just right around the corner, we'll start seeing what happens with the price drops and if these quality issues are actually resolved. And I have been getting reports that all around me that the Tacomas they're starting to discount Tacomas in price to try to get them moving because they are becoming stagnant. So I'm going to visit a couple of more dealerships and let's see what they've got, and we'll see if they're offering any discounts. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining me on this video. If you like this video, consider subscribing, sharing, liking, and hitting that notification bell. And be sure to check my next video. I think you'll like it. We'll see you next time.